What's going on, guys? So I did put on Craigslist because the flea market last few weeks we kind of overslept, so we haven't had time to make any videos, and we're like 3 videos behind. Anyway, so we're on Craigslist, and this is the first time I'm on Craigslist probably about 6 months or so. Last year when the flea markets were really dead, I really hit the Craigslist a lot because there's a lot of good deals. Anyway, so I found some guy locally who was selling a Sega CD Model 2. He said that he wants $100 for it. He mentioned the listing that he's not sure if it works. He doesn't have the right adapters. I'm assuming in the picture he had like an aftermarket power supply.
Yeah.
So
it looked like one of those really cheap ones you get off of Amazon that barely work anyway.
Right.
So.
And sometimes people don't know that you need to have the system, like the Genesis, plugged into it.
Yep.
For the light actually turn on. So if you just plug it in and then it just does nothing, you might think it might be broken.
If you don't have the Genesis, it's not going to work.
Right.
So you need to have that attached in order to work.
I'm not going to have a way to test if it reads discs or not.
Yeah.
So when I get there, I'm probably going to offer him 50. See if he goes on 50. I'm not really sure. It kind of depends on when we get there what it looks like. So
yeah, he doesn't know if it works at all.
Right. So I had the Model 1. Like I said, this is the Model 2. And it has the little extension on the side of it so the Model 1 Genesis can fit onto it. So I'm pretty excited. This is the first time I've seen a Model 2 Sega CD in a long time. Usually you only see the Genesis, obviously. So if we get it, we'll show you back at the house. And if we don't, you won't see this part of the video. So I guess I'll see you there. Wish me luck. Thank you. So it turns red, but it doesn't know if I don't know if the thing works or not though. So I have the Model.
Sticks.
Oh, it sticks.
You're gonna have to
take it apart. Okay.
That, yeah.
So I have the Model 1 version, and the Model 1 goes underneath.
Yeah.
And it turns on. I had to replace the laser on it though because it didn't work. But have you tested this game at all? Or?
I've never hooked it up, so I couldn't test it. But it looks like it's in really good shape.
That's pretty good shape.
Is that the only game you have?
Yeah, I got it at Toy Vault. That was the only one they had.
This one?
Yeah. They haven't.
Do you have any other video game stuff, or is this it?
That's it. That's for sale anyway.
That's for sale.
Okay.
What else do you have? What else do you like collect? I see you have a nice little arcade thing in there.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. I have Nintendo 64.
Yep.
That's pretty much it for vintage
Gotcha.
consoles. Oh, and a Sega Saturn, but that thing I love.
Yeah, I have my Saturn too.
I love that.
You're not interested in any games with N64 or nothing like that, or?
No, not really.
Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, I collect games.
Yeah, that's what I do the same thing. I like to get as many as I can.
We have a YouTube channel, RI Game Hunting, so we usually go to flea markets and stuff like that.
Let me write that down and I'll look it up.
Yeah.
What is it?
Some RI, and then Game Hunting. Just all one word.
You do it together?
Yeah, we do it together. Yeah.
We actually have one more.
Our buddy Mark, he's at work right now, so he can make it today. You said on 100, or is that negotiable a little bit? Just because...
70? I go with 70.
The capacitors, I can get... So 70? How about 60?
I'll do 60.
60?
I'll do 60.
Awesome, cool, yeah. Because,
and the game comes with it, of course.
If it doesn't work, that's my risk I took, you know what I'm saying? So, perfect, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Alright, so we're in the game room. We got a new TV. Haven't showed that yet. That'll be the next game room tour. It's really, really dusty, and haven't cleaned it up yet, so this is the first time trying it out. Let's see if it turns on.
What game you have in there right now?
Dracula.
Dracula?
I don't have the sound set up right now because the cord's not long enough. All right, so it turns on.
Let's check it.
Oh, shit, that's like instantaneous.
Yeah, that was quick.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Solid. I like that load up.
You can hear it. You can hear
it working. Okay.
Working overtime.
Yeah. It's a little stressed. But...
Let's see. It's like super dusty.
Yeah, once you clean it, I think
you see all the dust in there, and when it opens up, this thing is really having a hard time over here. Let's see.
Oh. All right.
There we go. Starts up. Perfect. So only thing he mentioned is it sticks a little bit. But see how dusty it is in there? Like, so I'll dust my fingernail. Close it right there. It's usually good to go. So my dollar to bargain. So I'm gonna hop out of here. So far so good. Alright, what's going on, guys? So as you saw, picked up the Sega CD Model 2, and it in fact does work. Just wanted to throw this little part into the video, just kind of explain a little bit how I picked this up and how it looks cleaned up. So it didn't come with the Model 2 Genesis. I just had one laying around, obviously. But I'm really excited to pick this up. I've had a Model 1 Genesis and a Model 1 Sega CD for probably about 8-9 years now. And I've always wanted a Model 2. I just really don't want it so bad, I'm gonna go on eBay or Amazon or Facebook Marketplace and just pay like top dollar. So really excited that I found this for a really good deal. So as you saw, I'll do a quick backstory about how I saw this. Basically, the flea markets this year have been decent. I'm kind of backlogged a little bit with a lot of stuff. I have been really busy at work, and I haven't had time to make videos. So I probably should have like 4 videos out since the last time I made the last video a month ago. But I just really haven't had the time to do it. So hopefully this week, when me, Stan, and Mark and all of our schedules match up, we can make a video where we show all of our pickups, because I probably, on the table over there, I probably have like 30 games and a couple of boxes to show off. So hopefully those will be out soon. So anyway, so the flea markets have been pretty decent this year, but I haven't gone the last couple weeks because of bad weather. So I was going on Craigslist, which lately, like past year or so, I go on Craigslist probably like at least once a week. And I don't know, especially in like my area, Rhode Island, I don't know if people are just so caught up with going on like OfferUp or on Facebook Marketplace that they totally forget about Craigslist. I find a lot of good deals on Craigslist. And a gentleman in Coventry, Rhode Island, he's watching the video. Shout out to you, man. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to do him like that. But I told him I have a YouTube channel when I picked it up. So if you are watching, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Anyway, so he posted this on Craigslist. He wanted $100 for it. He mentioned that he's not sure if it worked or not. And basically, if you knew anything about it, you know, come check it out. So me and Stan hopped in the truck. Next day, I went and checked it out. So basically, what I know what his problem was that he didn't have the Genesis hooked up to it. So he had, as you saw in the video, he had a third-party power supply. So that's part of a problem as well. But if you just plug this in and you don't have the Genesis hooked up to it, it's not going to do anything. So I think he was a little confused by that. It is missing the little metal heat shield plate, which I am missing one of my Genesis CD combo as well, so I'm probably going to eBay and pick that up. He also mentioned that the button is a little bit sticky. When I took it home, I have my air compressor in the garage. I just stuck the nozzle in there, and it works fine right now. So yeah. So anyways, he wanted $100 for it. I didn't test if it read games or not, or if it had a bad laser or anything like that. So I offered him $60. He accepted it, which obviously was a great deal because now I know it works. Took it home. The game that came with it wasn't working for some reason. Like it would say, press start to play, and then it would go to loading screen and kind of not load up. So I'm not sure if the disc was dirty. I didn't clean the system yet when I did test that game. So like I said, I went in the garage, used air compressor very delicately with a Q-tip. I just cleaned the laser with some rubbing alcohol, and it fires up even better than my Model 1. My Model 1 is a little bit finicky, so yeah, I'm really happy about this. For $60, it's a great deal. I'm not going to be selling this. Actually, if you see right here over my shoulder, it's going to be right next to the Vectrex. That's where it's going to be sitting. I don't have it on camera right now. I'm struggling on putting this together. Give me a second. There we go. I don't have it on camera right now, but as you saw earlier, I did have the extension part as well, which most of you probably know, but if you don't, there's an extension part that Sega came out with this, because this is originally designed for the Model 2 Genesis, but the extension is made so you can use this setup with the Model 1 Genesis without having a huge overhang on it. And it did have that extension, which is really, really nice. So the system itself, like I mentioned a couple times, is like worth $250. So I got a pretty good deal on it. I'm not going to be selling it, so the price thing doesn't really matter to me. I just, like I said, in my head, I wasn't willing to spend top dollar on this last couple of years, so I always wanted to kind of find it in the wild. To me and Stan, like a lot of people, just finding stuff in the wild for a good price is like half the fun of it, half the fun of collecting for me anyway. So, because there's a lot of stuff that I can just go on eBay and just buy if I really wanted to, but that's not really what I want to do. I kind of like the thrill of finding it in the wild. So, yeah, definitely stoked about this. It's going to look really, really good in the collection. I'm only missing a couple more consoles that I really want. It was like this one. I believe it's the Atari Jaguar CD is what I'm looking for now. Like top of my list. This was on the top of my list. Now the Jaguar CD is on the top of my list now. So if I find that on Craigslist or on Facebook Marketplace or the flea market, that will be in the video obviously, but that probably won't happen anytime soon. So like I mentioned before, hopefully we'll have some videos out this couple weeks. I have a lot of stuff over there on the table we gotta get going through, but I'll throw this video up tomorrow so we get some videos up. I haven't posted in about a month or so. So yep, check your Craigslist. I think Craigslist is kind of maybe not many people using it as much as they used to because of Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp and stuff like that. So just be safe out there when you use Craigslist because obviously there's some weirdos out there. So like I was saying, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel and have a great day.